is Heather Cook reporting for Political Science, Group 2, Welfare. Canada's income security programs are often newsworthy on their effectiveness and their affordability. The emphasis is often on the need to cut spending and to reduce the deficit, but a host of these benefits and programs bring to the families, society, and the economy are rarely mentioned. Canadians rely on the following income security programs to bring some economic stability to their lives, and without, most would be unable to participate in society. There are two types of programs that Canadians have offered to them. The first is universal, programs that are available to everyone in a specific category, such as people over the age of 65 or children. The others are also part of citizenship. This idea is that all people are equally eligible to receive program benefits, regardless of income and financial situation. Elective programs target those who are found to be in need or are eligible based on needs or their income. A means test determines eligibility based on the income of the prospective recipient. The benefit is reduced according to the income level, and there is always a level which no benefit is provided. A needs test determines prospective recipients. Eligibility criteria are used to define which is compared to the prospective recipients and life situations. The following programs are offered to all Canadians in an attempt to protect its citizens from seeking financial assistance, also known as welfare. Of public income security is employment insurance, also known as EI. This federally administered program, originally called the Unemployment Insurance, UI, dates back to 1941. EI provides a level of income replacement to workers who are temporarily unemployed and meet strict eligibility conditions. Sickness, maternity, and paternal benefits are all included in this program. Claimants are eligible for a range of skill development programs. EI is paid through the employer and the employee contribution. The next is workers' compensation. Workers' compensation programs provide a provincially administered benefit and are designed to protect individuals against income loss due to workplace injury or disease. Employers fund the program. In return for participation in the provincial programs, workers waive their rights to sue their worker in case of work-related injury. The first workers' compensation program was instituted in 1914 and was considered to be the first social insurance program in Canada. Next is social assistance of welfare. Social assistance programs are rooted in the early municipal and provincial relief programs designed to provide minimal support to the deserving poor and the unable to work because of age or infirmary and the needs of without resources. This is a last resort program for those with no other sources of income or savings. Welfare is a provincial responsibility, and some funding coming from the federal government. The provinces are free to design their own programs and set to see benefits for individuals. The next is Canada Child Benefit Tax, also known as National Child Benefit Supplement. Canada has a long history of providing assistance to families and children. In 1944, a universal benefit called the Family Allowance was instituted. It was given to all families regardless of income. Over time, the income level actually became focused more on low and middle income families. In 1993, it was eliminated completely. The Canadian Child Benefit Tax provides tax credit to those who qualify based on an income test of those with children. Currently, up to 80% of families in Canada are receiving a portion of this. Canada and Quebec Pension Program is a well-known program in Canada. The pension plan is a national contribution and earning related to pension programs introduced in 1966. It provides benefits in the case of retirement, death, and long-term disability. Employers and employee jointly finance the CPP with current contributions supporting current beneficiaries. In this sense, the plan is to pay-as-you-go system. Any funds that are not paid are invested in the purpose of creating a larger reserve fund. The plan consists of retirement, disability, and survivor of orphans' death benefits. Periods of low earnings because of caring for your young children, illness, and unemployment retraining to exempt of calculations. The provision is particularly significant for women who often take time in the labor force to provide care. People with disabilities who qualify for CPP may also be eligible to receive benefits through the social assistance, workers' compensation, and in some cases, the Veterans Disability Program. The next is disability. Severe and prolonged disability resulting in the inability to participate in the labor force qualifies for a disability pension. This consists of both earnings related portion and a basic rate portion, which is unrelated to the earnings won while employed. Recipients may also be qualified for a supplemental child benefit plan if there are dependents. Tax credits and exemptions play an important income security role with people with disabilities. Furthermore, the next one we will be discussing is survivor and death benefits. In the case of the contributor's death, surviving family members may be eligible for benefits. The benefits are intended to provide support for both the surviving spouse and the dependent children. People who have fought for our country usually have an extra pension program. This is called the Veterans Disability Pension. A Veterans Disability Pension is available to those who apply for Veteran Affairs Canada, provided that they have a service-related permanent disability resulting from our injury or disease. Income and assets are not considered as eligibility criteria. The benefit is based solely on the extent of the disability and the fact that the military service is related. As is the case with the disability benefits, what contributes as a disability and extent are not always easy to be determined and agreed upon the interested parties. This usually falls under the government category. Publicly administered benefits, private occupational benefits plans do exist. These plans may be directed to someone in the workplace who included both retirement plans as well as insurance-based benefits as dental and drug plans, or they may be saving plans with tax-supported provisions such as the Registered Retirement Savings, also known as RRSPs. While individuals save and invest this money for the future use, the government forgoes the collection of tax on this and the money used. I'm Heather Cook, reporting for Group 2 Welfare for Political Science 1000 from Memorial University. Thank you and good night.